Good morning. It's 8:05. We got a new coffee set up. I had to get a new coffee maker. Mine just tragically just died. So it was really upsetting to say the least because, you know, I had to spend some money I didn't want to spend. But nonetheless, we got a new one. This is the it's from Instapot. It's from the Instapot creators. It's called Instapod. And you can do K-cups or you can do the original Nespresso cups. And I like it because it's like real easy. You just hit down, hit power, and I'm gonna do 16 ounce or 12 ounces. And you just hit it, and then you have like a hot cup of coffee. You could do espresso too with these because it has that original Nespresso, but you get like coffee right away, which is really nice. I ended up getting this at Walmart. I think it was $100, which obviously is a little bit pricier, but I think that first one we got was also 100. I'm still learning here. Yeah. And it broke. That's like one of the things I've read with the reviews is that it gets a short, but I really wanted something that had the separate like coffee pot on there, but I didn't want to spend all that money, and I didn't want to do an espresso maker because the espresso makers are like $200 and you specifically have to buy the pods from them. So look at how quick that was. So anyways, we're gonna have some coffee this morning. It's 8 o'clock, 8:05. We're gonna do some whole earth sweetener, and let me get my stuff here. We're gonna do some super creamer and vanilla, and we're gonna throw some perfect keto chocolate collagen in there. So that's gonna be our lineup. And I'm a little hungry, so what I've been doing that I've been enjoying, that I wanted to share with you guys, me and Leo have been loving these. These are the perfect keto peanut butter cookies. I showed these by accident when I wasn't supposed to, but nonetheless, they are having a bomb cookie sale. So I'll leave everything linked down below. The more you buy, the more of a discount you get, and you definitely want to try these peanut butter ones. They are the best. So I have these with my cup of coffee in the morning, and they're so good. And they're a nice size too. Let me see. They are 4 net carbs for 2 of them, and they're a nice decent size. So definitely would check them out. So I'm gonna take a package out for Leo too. You can see we put a dent in the box, like me ain't playing. But sometimes I'll just have one as a snack, or I'll break it up on top of like some ice cream or something. So whatever you guys want to do, you can do. But so good. All right, so here is my cup of coffee. I love that. With the old one, it took a few minutes for it to warm up and to actually work. With this one, it works like you get a hot cup of coffee in a minute, which I appreciate. And then, so that's my coffee. You can see a little bit of the collagen in there. And then these are the cookies. Look at how nice and thick and big they are. They are so, so, so delicious. So yeah, here's a full day of eating keto while intermittent fasting, my friends. Let's get the show on the road. If you guys have been here for a while, you know I'm still eating my cookie here. You know that this full-size mattress kind of returns. We did buy that ear mattress, and it broke the first day we popped it. Well, they popped it. So my sister, we pulled this one out, and the kids have been loving getting some sleep out here and just kind of relaxing. It's kind of a rainy day today. And yeah, so we're still kind of just laying low around here. But here's Benny hanging out. These guys are living their best life, so yeah. Let's keep going. But these things are so good. So good. I love the peanut butter ones, I think. And then the peanut butter and the chocolate chip ones go neck to neck for me. Definitely so good. All right, so I'm going to get ready to, I hate my cookie. It's like 9:15. I'm going to take my supplements though. So I've been taking these joint support. Lee, have you taken yours already?
No, not yet.
Okay, so me and Leo have been really enjoying these. Babe, what do you think about the different... you feel like you notice a difference in anything? Your joints and stuff with the joint support?
Well, I just started taking it this week. But yeah, they seem to work the same as all the other stuff I take, because I take all the fish oil and the separate turmeric and the closely and all that. So instead of having to take 3 different ones, I just take that one.
Yeah, so it saved money too, no? Yeah, so like you said, he takes a bunch of different ones. So I haven't been aching, so I guess that means it's working, right? So I take the joint support. We're taking obviously the immune support booster just because of everything going on right now. Usually I wouldn't take this until like the fall, like right when flu season kicked in, but because of everything, I definitely make sure that Leo gets these before he goes to work. This grass-fed beef liver is no joke. It's really good. The serving size I think is 6 capsules. I only take 3. Leo takes 1. And he thinks it really keeps you honest. It really helps with your digestion and really breaking down everything. I've really been enjoying these. I definitely really glad that I follow the recommendation, because a lot of people love these and I see why. Obviously my Perfect Keto electrolytes, I always take these every day. They are so great. Definitely recommend those. And then obviously the apple cider vinegar. I was taking the actual vinegar, the liquid, but this is way better. So yeah, so that's my lineup for right now. I'm going to go ahead and take those. I am finishing my alkaline water. Always get lots of water in, guys. And yeah, so, okay, the kids are fighting. But yeah, all right, that's what I wanted to show you what my lineup was this morning. So that's pretty much it. All right, so I'm making myself some lunch. It's 11:16. So right here I have 90 grams of the shredded mozzarella. You guys already know what I'm about to do. I got me my little low carb wrap. This is the Extreme Wellness wrap. And then this is 1.5 ounces of the prosciutto that I got from Costco. And this one's pretty good. There's 0 carbs, 3.5 fat per 2 slices, 28 grams. So we did 44. So, but I'll scan everything and put it into my carb manager. I'll show you my macros at the end of the day. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna put everything in and kind of see how it's going. But I love these things. They're so good and they're super filling. You guys can see, look at how good that is. It's gonna get nice and crispy. You definitely want to wait for the cheese to get real crispy. Even if you're using these to make like taco shells, I've never had success with them in the microwave. People like to just throw them on like parchment paper in the microwave. These come out the best for me. And then I'll flip them on the other side and you can just kind of mold them into a shell and then let them cool that way. But you definitely want them to get real crispy because they will stick to your pan. I'm also going to add a couple of these on my plate. These are really, really good. They're the garlic jalapeno stuffed olives that I got from Costco. And they're a nice size. So I'm going to put a couple on my plate too. But I'm just going to have a little lunch here. But they're really, really good. So then I throw the tortilla on the bottom. And then I will flip it with the cheese there, you know. And then let it get crispy. But look at how nice the cheese looks. And then I have the prosciutto on the bottom. So that is going to heat up too. So everything is nice and warm. And then I let this get a little warmer too because I want the tortilla to have a little bit of heat to it too. Be careful with them though because they do, I feel like, bubble up pretty quickly. And then you just kind of flip that over. Sorry. And then you can see the tortilla gets a little crust. And then add it right here. Turn off the burner. And here is our lunch. So we have that big old tortilla. I'll cut that in half right now. And then you can see the garlic stuffed, garlic and jalapeno stuffed mushrooms, or olives. They're really, really good. And I did 6 of them. And they're still 0 net carbs, but they do have total carbs in them. So you're gonna be mindful of whether you cut your count total or net. So Leo, can you cut this in half for me so we could show them?
Yeah.
We got Leo in the kitchen with us the next few days, so we're going to take advantage of him because he's on vacation. So you guys can see all the cheese and the prosciutto, so it's really good. Can you cut one of those olives? Isn't the cheese good when it's crispy like that? Mm-hmm. So they could see on the inside. So then you get to see how they stuff them. I've had these before. My mom likes them with blue cheese. Definitely not a fan of the blue cheese ones, but they're really, really good. And they're like a nice little snack to add. So this is going to be our first, I guess this is lunch. So there you go. Becky has her end of the school year field trip, right? Okay. Via Zoom meeting. So we got that going this morning. Huh? Yeah. All right, so I've been getting a lot of questions about like my nails and if I'm still doing them at home. Yes, I am. So I like kind of just purchased this. It's from that Rebel Nail. It's their dip powder set, and this is like the pink set. I think it's called like Pretty in Pink, and this is in Rhea, and it's like a hot pink-ish color. I don't know if you guys can really see it, and it comes with like a little kit oops, sorry. It comes with like a little 3-piece kit. So you get like, it's like basically the glue. You add I do 2 coats of the acrylic and then the activator and then a top coat. The last one I took off because it got really messy and like the dip smudged. So, and it got like all over my cuticles. It's kind of tricky at first, but definitely if you guys are going to do it, definitely get a buffer and a nail file just to kind of smooth out everything. And yeah, so I like it though. It's saving me some money. I think the whole kit cost me $45 and I spend like $50 to get my nails done. So this way I could just, you know, I've already done my nails like 5 different times. So it's paid for itself a few times over already. So not too bad. And the shipping was pretty quick. And I bought it like during the whole like peak of the pandemic and it came within like 3 weeks. So I think now you can get it within a week. But definitely recommend this brand. I think it's pretty good. So, but there you go. Okay, so I want to show you guys what we're going to have for dinner. These are the Tentin the Tentin Polish sausage. These are the 100% grass-fed beef ones. So good. I'm not a big like Polish sausage fan. I really don't like Italian sausage, but I can get down with some Polish sausage. But these ones are really, really good, and they're super clean. I got these at Costco. If you guys didn't see the haul, check it out. It just went up on Wednesday. 17 fat, less than 1 carb, and 11 protein. So super keto. And Leo's actually, he took one of the sleeves out. He's gonna go ahead and throw it on the grill for me and him. And the kids are gonna have some hot dogs because they don't want to eat these. But for the side, I was thinking of doing some, what is it? Cream spinach. So I bought a bag of fresh spinach and I thought that would be kind of a good side to have, and we haven't had it for a while. All right, so I kind of wanted to come on here and show my face because, yeah, I wanted to thank everybody for Monday's video, which was, you know, kind of discussing my anxiety and the issues I've been having. It's been a really crazy couple weeks. So I thank you guys for just letting me be me and not judging me. I also want to just say I love you guys and I hope everybody's being safe. Me and my family will not stand by and allow for any such behavior to happen. So I wanted to say that. But yeah, also one more thing I wanted to touch on as well was working out. A lot of people are asking me. I haven't started working out yet. I just didn't. Leo's on vacation this week and I've been really good with my eating. I haven't gained any weight. I've been watching the scale like a hawk, and I just kind of been enjoying time with him and the girls. We have been able to leave the house now. Illinois has opened up. The city actually opens up today, which is June 3rd. But we were able to, the state of Illinois allowed for groups of 10 or less to like congregate, I guess. And so we were able actually to go to my mom's house, and it's been so nice. It's been really hot here, so we've been taking the girls swimming and we've been doing a lot of that stuff, and I just been doing that, you know, just really embracing family and stuff like that. And I wanted to talk on one more thing too. The kids are sleeping, so I don't want to be too loud. But a lot of people have asked me for an update on my in-laws. So here is the update. If you guys didn't know, them were positive for COVID. My youngest daughters don't know. Rhea knows, but the 2 youngest ones, they do not. So on top of that, we have a lot of issues in their area where they live. So they're worried as it is just because of that. So I don't want to tell them, because they want them to come here, you know, and they want us to stay with us, and we want them to stay with us due to everything that's happening in their area. But unfortunately, my father-in-law was tested again a couple weeks ago, and he did test positive again. My mother-in-law did test negative, but I'm so sorry about my phone. Gosh darn it, I have no friends until I put on the camera. My mother-in-law did test negative, but my father-in-law was positive. So he was just tested again on Thursday, so we're kind of waiting for those results to come back, and then if, depending on if they're positive again, then he has to get tested again in another 10 days, and then we kind of go from there. So, but he was symptomatic though, so, you know, we weren't surprised. But yeah, so thank you guys for checking in on them. It's been a very long, hard road for them. We haven't seen them since March 11th. And with everything going on, it's very, 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 very violent right now, especially in their area. And we can't even bring them groceries or anything right now. So it's been hard. But I want to thank you guys for, you know, checking in, and just thank you guys for being so supportive and being my friends. Because I mean, that's honestly, it's not like your subscribers, and I hate just come, I mean, I hate when people come on here and they'll be like, oh my god, I love you guys so much, and like, it's not genuine. Like, the comments were so overwhelming that I couldn't even keep up, and I was like you guys, like, I love you all. Like, I love you all, and thank you for being here, for supporting me, not only just with keto and stuff like that, but for just caring about me and my family. And I've gotten so many messages asking how we're doing, if we're safe, and we are safe. We are safe, we are good, you know, and we will be fine. So, onto our side, which is cream spinach. But all right, yeah, let's make the cream spinach. Okay, here we go. All right, so I kind of just put this together. So I have a bag of this fresh spinach, which is starting to get a little wet, so I want to go ahead and cook that up. And I'm going to use 3 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese. This is the one I use. I prefer Philadelphia because it's less carbs per ounce, but use whatever you can get your hands on, but it's kind of pricey. They used to sell it at Costco, but they stopped selling it, so I don't know why. But yeah, we got that, and then I'm going to take 3 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream. If you want to add more, do whatever you like. It's your world, girl or boy. And then I'm going to use a little bit of garlic powder as well. So, and I'm just going to put it in the pot. I'm going to melt the cream sauces first, and then wither down. I'll put a lid on, I'll toss the spinach in here and let it like wither down, and then I'll toss it together. It's going to be real simple. It's going to look like a lot, but once you, spinach really is nothing. Once you cook it down, it shrivels away to nothing. So it's really not going to be that big of a serving. So if you have a big family, I would probably double the recipe. Okay, so in here I have the heavy whipping cream. You can see it's starting to boil. This is just some garlic. I did some pink Himalayan salt. Leo gets on me so much for that pink Himalayan salt because he doesn't think it tastes like anything, but it's not bad. I think it's really good, and it's really good for electrolytes. So, you know, if you feel the same way, I'm sorry. But he's like, this doesn't taste like anything, and he gets like the old sea salt out. And then we have that 3 ounces of the cream cheese. So we're gonna let everything boil. And this is basically the same way you could even make your Alfredo sauce if you wanted. You could even just do the cream cheese, but I like adding the, or you can even do mascarpone too. I also have mascarpone in there if you wanted to add that. But I like doing the cream cheese because it's real decadent. And then I like using the heavy whipping cream because I feel like I don't need to use as much cream cheese too. You know what I mean? And then it adds as kind of a base for when you break up that spinach. But however you make your cream sauce is completely up to you. But again, for that whole bag, I did 3 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream, and then 3 ounces of the cream cheese, and then some seasoning, garlic, salt, and black pepper. And you can tell it's nice and thick. It smells really good. And you'll get, and don't forget, spinach is full of awesome, not only like your macronutrients, but you gotta think of your micronutrients, and it's super good for you. My dad would always say, you want to get muscles like Popeye, gotta eat your spinach. So I like the cream spinach. Even when I was a little thick girl, I like me some cream spinach. So, but all right, I'm gonna go ahead and break this down, and then I'll show you how I toss it into the pan. Okay. All right, so I just tossed that in there, just that whole bag of spinach. I'm gonna put a lid on that, and then you're going to turn your heat down to low because you're gonna want that to steam, and you don't want the sauce mixture to burn, okay? Because it will burn. So down to low, let it steam in there. It'll probably take maybe 10 minutes or so, but then all you're gonna have to do is stir it up and coat the spinach all through. And that spinach is gonna give off a little water too, so it's gonna thin out that sauce as well. And that's it, it's that easy. All right, so, doesn't that look so good? You could tell that it's really wilted down. It's still cooking down too. It's still gonna be a little bit longer, but you see how like it was all the way full, like the pan was like completely full to the top, and then once you cook it down, it just goes away to nothing. But my kids won't eat this though. This is just for, well, Rhea will, but Sophie and Becky, nope. They will not agree. But I'll probably just test, like a little piece came out right here. Oh, perfect. Doesn't need anything else. It's actually a little salty. It probably could have not gone so hard, but that's okay. Yeah, so we're just gonna let that kind of just sit on low. Leo just is gonna go ahead and barbecue the sausages. I would have liked to stop eating by 4 o'clock because then I would have an 8 to 4 window. Yesterday I stopped eating really early. It was like 2:30, 3 o'clock. I might have to go a little bit later until like 4:30. No, like 4:30, maybe even 5 o'clock. So when that happens, like nobody's perfect, guys. And you know, you can't rush food and stuff like that. You don't want to like overcook it. And it's really important for me to eat my calories as well because I don't have that high of calories either. But I always try to at least hit like 1,500. So I want to make sure I get, you know, my food in. But, you know, then what I do is I just go ahead and I'll, you know, obviously just wait until the next morning. So if I have to wait until 5 o'clock, then I won't have anything until 9 tomorrow. So I always make sure I get that 16-hour window in just each day. The times may vary. So I get a lot of questions on that as well. But so some days just the times may vary, but it's okay. All right, so here is dinner. I ended up putting up some of those olives again because I just like them and they're a nice little additive. And then I have the creamed spinach, which looks so good. And then I could dip, oh, it's smoking up the screen. Then I could dip my sausages in there too. So, and then I did 2 of the 10-tin sausages and they smell so good. I haven't bought them before to put them on the grill until this year. And I think it's my new favorite way. So there you go. We got some homemade creamed spinach, which was super duper easy, our green olives, and then 2 sausages. That's what's for dinner. All right, so for our dessert, I actually found this at the store, so I'm going to make me and Leo a sundae. I'm just going to do the Rebel cookie dough ice cream, which is really, really good. And then I'm going to top it with some of this Choc Zero chocolate syrup. This is so freaking good. Oh, so stinking good. I put it in my coffee. You could do chocolate milk with this. I mean, I put it even on my kids' stuff and they love it. It's so good. Check down below for any like discount codes or anything if you guys want to see or try to buy any of the stuff I have. Because I have discount codes for a couple different places. But this is where it's at. But for Leo's, I am going to take only one of the perfect keto keto cookies. Because look, we run it real low. Oh, jeez. We run it real low. And yeah, so he needs to go. We need to conserve. So, and he likes these too much. He eats them like all the time. So I'm only going to take one and break it on top, and then I'll add a little bit. I think I'll do caramel for Leo. I have the caramel syrup. Oh, that's maple. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, that's maple again. I got a lot of maple syrups. Yeah, so I think I'll put the caramel on top of his with the perfect keto peanut butter cookie with the chocolate chip cookie dough. But yeah, so I'm going to do 90, I think it's like 95 grams, and then 1 tablespoon of the Choc Zero syrup. So that's where it's at. All right, so here is my sundae. I just have the chocolate syrup there. And then here is Leo's.
Ooh, what is that?
He got a cookie dough ice cream sundae with the peanut butter cookies from Perfect Keto and caramel syrup from Choc Zero. So there you go. And that looks so good. He obviously gets a bigger portion because, you know, he has more of the macros, but I just went over, looks like my carbs by 1, but that syrup's worth it. How was it? You can be back on camera. He got a haircut. So, what do you think about the cookies, the peanut butter cookies?
Oh, they're so good.
They're the best ones? They're so good. And the syrup's good on there? Mm-hmm. All right. All right, so we're going to have our dessert, and then I'll check in, and we'll go over our macros. Okay, let's get this camera to focus. And we actually made it not too bad, 4:13. So, pretty good. That sundae was everything. Leo was like, that was so good. So anyways, if you guys are in the market, the Rebel ice cream is really good too. I have a lot of issues with ice cream, but for some reason, like the Rebel ice cream and the keto bars from Costco, they don't give me any issues. So let's going over our macros. I do use the Carb Manager app. I know I say that all the time, but just so you guys know. 21 over 20 net carbs, 72 total carbs, 38 grams of fiber, which is good. I like to stay below 20 net, but I went over by 1. It's all good. Today was actually really great keto eating. 127 of fat, 79 of protein, and a total of 1581 calories. So I like to stay between 1550 and 1650 because I want to be in a caloric deficit. A lot of people ask too, my main focus is for right now is my net carbs and my calories, and then I just fill in whatever here. I've been fat adapted. I've been doing, you know, pretty, you know, I've been eating keto and staying low carb, getting my body into a ketogenic, or my metabolism into a ketogenic state. So I don't worry so much about hitting super high fat macros. Like, it's just not where I'm at right now. So yeah, that's why a lot of people ask me that. And I'm like, I mostly concern myself with my carbs, because when your body doesn't run on carbs, it converts over to running on fat. And then staying in a caloric deficit so I can continue losing weight. So that's the main goal for me. You have to be in a caloric deficit in order to lose weight. Yeah, so going through, we have everything that we've eaten. Sorry. My coffee, I do track my coffee, and you know, coffee does have carbs in it. If you choose not to, that's completely up to you, but I do. The Perfect Keto cookies, again, remember, if you guys want to check them out, they have a great sale, so check them out down below. Peanut butter and the chocolate chip. Leo says the peanut butter ones are way better. I think they're really good, both of them. Then I had the mozzarella wrap with the, what is it called? Prosciutto, and the tortilla, which was really good. Those olives, which are bomb. If you guys go to Costco, pick those up. The Rebel ice cream, which is really good, which was a little bit cheaper, but is really, really good. Those Tenton sausages were so much better on the grill than they are in a frying pan. The Chalk Zero syrup is bomb.com. The caramel, Leo said, is really good too. I haven't tried the strawberry yet, so. Oh no, I did. I tried the strawberry the other day. The strawberry one isn't as sweet. I wish it was a little bit sweeter, but it was good. Yeah, and cream spinach. So that's really it. That's gonna finish up our day of eating right there. So there you go. How come I'm done? Hold on. How come it didn't give me the fireworks or whatever? That's ridiculous. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna wrap up this video. Thank you so much. Hopefully I gave you guys some ideas for maybe some meals or some recipes, or maybe something you might want to cook for you and your family. It's really good, really simple. And we do eat dirty, lazy keto around here, but we do, you know, stay conscious with it. If you guys wanted, like I said, any of the stuff I have links down below. If you guys want to get your hands on anything, you can use a code. They are affiliate links, but if you want us to use them and save yourself some money, feel free. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. I love you guys. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Take it easy, friends.